Here's how tech makes it worse and better. We live in a culture that rewards overwork. Hustle is glorified. Rest is guilt-tripped. Productivity becomes identity. So when your energy dips, when you struggle to get out of bed or even reply to a text, what's the first thing you think? Maybe I'm just lazy. But let's pause right there. You're not lazy. You're burned out. And what's worse, you're burned out by design. Tech is part of the system that's constantly asking you to do more. Scroll more, respond faster, optimize everything. Even your downtime. Let's break it down. Every day you wake up and check your phone. Before you've even stretched, your mind is bombarded with notifications, updates, emails, news alerts, and dopamine hits from social media. You haven't even had your coffee, and you've already processed more information than someone a century ago dealt with in an entire week. This isn't just overstimulation. It's emotional and cognitive drainage. And it's not your fault. Apps are engineered to hold your attention, not protect your well-being. Work platforms don't encourage rest. They blur the line between home and hustle. Even wellness content, which is supposed to be calming, often becomes another thing to do right. The truth is, the very tools we use to stay connected, informed, and efficient are the same ones frying our nervous systems. Now let's talk about the emotional cost. Burnout doesn't always look like collapse. Sometimes it shows up as quiet numbness. You can still smile, still go to meetings, still hit deadlines, but inside you're flat, disconnected from joy, running on low battery with no charger in sight. The worst part? You might still blame yourself for it, but ask yourself, who profits from you feeling guilty for needing rest? From you thinking you're not doing enough? The system does. The platforms do. And that mindset? It's not personal weakness. It's a design feature. But here's the shift. Once you see that burnout is designed, you can start designing against it. Technology isn't inherently evil. It's a tool, and you can flip the script. What if you used AI to check in with yourself instead of scrolling? What if your calendar included energy rhythms, not just tasks? What if your productivity tracker asked how you felt after doing something, not just whether it got done? Here's a small habit to try. Every evening, ask AI or journal. What drained me today? What gave me energy? What did I do out of pressure versus purpose? Patterns will emerge. You'll learn how your body and mind respond, not just what gets checked off. Also, pause before clicking into apps. Ask, what am I hoping to feel after this? It can disrupt the auto-scroll and bring you back to intention. Burnout thrives in autopilot. Healing begins in awareness. You were never meant to keep up with an algorithm. You were never supposed to function like a machine. You're a person. And even in this digital age, that still matters. So no, you're not lazy. You're exhausted. You're overstimulated. You're adapting to a system that forgot your humanity. But now you remember. And that's the first step in rewriting the whole thing.